Okay, let me back up. And I know, not trying to hold you guys hostage. We'll get into the CIA Mossad Jester conspiracies in a moment. It's so crazy with Fleece, the Reese, Marissa, Grimace. But let me begin with tonality of this commentary. I will be drawing on pseudo medieval lore and language, and I'm outright stealing this from someone else. I forget his exact name. He did something so funny. So let me explain the situation. So there's this really stupid YouTuber, Shadversity. So Shad used to do really bad sword stuff, and that was not that great either. But anyway, now more recently he's gone full pro-fascist grifter, just doing endless videos hating Brie Larson, the MCU, strong women's, and women need to shut up in the kitchen. I'm not joking. He is using that language. But his channel is suffering. His two channels. His main channel, which has over 1 million people, but also Night's Watch, where he does his moronic, pro-reactionary, often grifter videos, blatantly lying, and then lying about his lying. Caught red-handed, just lying about people and lying about it. But he's suffering. So he used to run with some other guys. One of them was like okay-ish. He wasn't too crazy. But this other guy, I thought that was his son, Nathanis. So he's had to get rid of his staff because he can't afford them anymore. So this guy did a really funny thing about because Shad does. He literally dresses up in medieval armor and coats, and the bro is gone. So anyway, he did a funny thing. And now pass on to you, Nathaniel. All titles and heirs. You are now the laird of your own channel. I will support you, but I must protect the main cat. It was so hilarious. So hilarious. So I'm stealing a little bit from that. So let's get to the main thing where similar thing. Apparently the title hath passed on. The lairdship of internet Reddit land has passed. Let me explain. There was once a subreddit called Unrelatable Reese, and it was pretty funny. They were exposing Reese, Relatable Reese. I don't even know how to describe her. I guess you can't say she's an ex-Scientologist because you're saying I'm using Scientology. So she's not really ex-Scientologist. She was in the Scientology cult. She was forced out, and now she's doing her own weird online grift. And it's not that is not the only Reddit devoted to her, but there's quite a few Reddit posts on her. So anyway, it's hilarious. But there was a recent internal commotion within the communities, which I'm partly a part of. So let me get it out of the way because people are so polarized about this thing. But Knife Order, who's doing a series of funny videos making fun of Reese, well, he has this is his version. He had a Nazi past of racism and gang violence and drug addiction, but he cleaned up. But he's still very proud of the tattoos. And this is not me clipping. This is not me misstating. I saw the video. This is the video. Reese played the video. She didn't distort the video. Where Tom, that is Knife Order. I know it's confusing. My fictional name online, guys. That's not my real name. So yes, my name is Thomas. His name is probably Tom or Thomas or whatever. So anyway, Tom Knife Order admitted he was a bully, and he's proud of his tattoos. So that created a lot of polarization, and for a momentary time, the kingdom of the unrelatable Reese subreddit was closed because they didn't like the fascism. And of course, Knife Order, being the manly man he was, started crying medieval tears, saying, "How dare thee! How dare thee! I am a knight of my own armor. How dare thee!" And made vile accusations that they're PDs, they're extreme woke pro trans people, whatever. And oh, you're acting very cultish, shutting down the subreddit because they were making fun of him and FTG. And to be fair to both sides, FTG and Unreliable Reese have done some pretty good exposés here and there about Reese. They do get things wrong. I've tried to call out both sides when they get things wrong, but I'm busy, guys. I do have to do other things. I have other YouTube channels. I'm trying to work when they give me work. I get overwhelmed. So both sides did good things and bad things, and now there's just an internal civil war between these two factions. But it's gotten weird. Let me just do one final thing with Knife Order. He keeps now attacking Reddit posts that are anonymous. But for a long time, he was fine with Reddit posts that were anonymous, that were promoting him and exposing Reese. So anyway, but the lair chip has moved on. Public announcement: the kingdom is open again because under new management, Unrelatable Reese is open to the publics again. It is no longer private. It has gone full public again. Now, you might think this is all so weird and silly, but yeah, Reese rises to the occasion because her life Even trying to give you guys the basics, like, I don't know who this woman is. What are the solid things we can say about her? Her name is Marissa. She was in Scientology a long time. In the Scientology cult, she got pushed out. She was speaking with Aaron, another grifter and lunkhead, and he has, I'm not joking, he had an entire subreddit, first devoted to hero worship, now to hating him. Anyway, so Aaron accidentally doxed her, and the Scientology people found out, and they forced her out. So now she's doing her Scientology training on all of us through her YouTube channel. She does various things. She does lifestyle stuff, fashion, but mainly it's about Reese, talking about Reese and her struggles being Reese and her pets and her love life, like her recent boyfriend. I am not joking with you. A, a predator who victimized a young girl and went off to conning people for the rest of his life, even committing bank robberies. I'm not joking with you. If you're just coming in new, this sounds like what? Sounds like a weird spy novel. That is all true. That's all factual, all documented. And then Reese betrayed him in a weird long con video where she made herself out to be her own heroine, even though she was fully helping Brett con women out of the Moonies. There you go. That is relatable, not relatable Reese in a nutshell. But now the lairdhips have loosened the dictatorships apparently, and you can go Publix and you can look at the unrelatable Reese. It is apparently they cleaned out. They did a World War II, and they I guess executed all the pro-fascists, and they're all gone now. And there we are. There he goes, Anakin. This all sounds so silly, but I think there's something valuable here as a lesson because I do my own homework, but I got to give them a lot of points. They've caught a lot of contradictions Reese has given out, and it is so many. I've lost count. That she keeps saying she was never in high school. Now she admits I was in high school. She like doesn't know anything about the outside world. She doesn't know any movies, guys. I don't know movies, and she keeps citing movies all the time. It is just really hard. Like she had 3 marriages, 2 marriages. Was it 2 marriages? 2 marriages, but she was cheating. Cheating is bad, guys. Cheating is abusive, guys. She admits that she cheated, but she's okay. Not her ex-husband Jeff. He's not okay. He's part of the Jesters. The Jesters are a really big cult. They're not a big cult, and they're as evil as science. They're not. And anyway, they're just evil. They're racist. Apparently, they are racist. So it's all over the map with her. It is so hard to keep track of what she cares, what she likes, what she doesn't like. Very few consistencies, but I'll give her this. Apparently, her love of pets is consistent. She is a real big pet person. So that's what we know about Marissa. Her name's Marissa. She was in Scientology. She's into pets. Human beings, not so much. And she was helping Brett with his cons. Beyond that, it is really hard to say who this woman is because she keeps redefining, revising her biographies so many times. And I want to just speak to Reese for a second. She did a recent video on this saying, guys, these people don't know me. Reese, many people, probably 90% of people in the world, don't want to know you. They don't want to reach out. They don't want to have physical, any kind of contact with you. And I would advise people, being serious here for a second, do not try to reach out to this woman. This woman will go to the police and make up weird stories like, oh my God, they're stalking me. Oh my God, I'm being stalked. Oh God. Yeah. And apparently, just to top it off, Marilyn is trying to get into the mix and is now threatening to get into a legal war battle with Reese unless she shuts up and apologizes and takes down video and recognizes she is Queen Marilyn of the Aaron cult. But apparently, Game of Thrones Reese is like, no, no, no. I have dragons. I will unleash my dragons. You need to shut up. You. And remember, these two were actually pretty friendly. Like 1 year ago. Although, to be fair, the Cold War, Cold Peace was about to break down because Marilyn needed a new grift because she was friends with other people too. DOA, and Aaron and her are still kind of okay, kind of. And she was promoting Serge and Nora, but those friendships went away, so she needed something new. So she's like, God has spaketh unto me to expose the Reeses and the Predicus. That is my mission now, guys. I must do it. I tried to stay quiet, but Reese will not let it go. Right, and Reese's story is that Marilyn will not let it go and stop talking about her. So it sounds like two beautiful African American women oppressed in America for 1,000 years, and they just can't seem to find a way to communicate. So they're just going back and forth. But on a final note, I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I would still recommend Knife Hoarder's early content where he was more sensible, but he is going cuckoo crazy, criticizing Reese on even things that don't even make sense, like saying, "Gosh, she's just really ugly." Mind you, you know, Ford is not exactly a male supermodel, so I don't know why he's going to. She's fine. She's cute. I think Reese is attractive. However, why would that matter? What if she does look like a supermodel or doesn't look like a Why would that matter? I don't even know. I don't even know. But Reese apparently is getting a little annoyed saying, "You think I'm ugly? Mr. Knife Hoarder Tom, look in the mirror. You're really ugly." Yeah. So now we've degenerated from Reese was just a really shaky, bad criminal to she's just ugly, guys. Come on, she's just ugly. Why are you giving her money? And meanwhile, Knife Hoarder's allied to Marilyn, and let's be very clear. Yeah, if we're gonna go down this road, Marilyn, you look insanely ugly. Like Reese Clearlix is way better looking on so many levels than you. But so why are we going down this road? I don't even know. I don't even know. But that's there we go. So maybe Unreliable Reese will do a full medieval breakdown of beauty standards and how things work with the online cringe. And there we go, Bucky. There we go. But yeah, future announcement, guys. I will probably do a few things on Shadversity. I did a few things. Some of them did okay, some of them did not. But yeah, that guy's a complete clown, man. And that guy does the same thing. He loves to talk about women's appearance all the time, and he looks like a fat, overgrown slug. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do ugly YouTubers try to tell other better looking YouTubers you're really ugly? I don't know. Maybe this is the latest algorithm trend. Just say your opponent is ugly. You're really ugly. So what if she is? What if she does look with like grimace? That doesn't tell us she's a liar or she's a criminal or she's helping predators. That there's no correlation between beauty and virtue. Do I have to just explain the basics to everyone? Being good looking does not make you a liar. It also doesn't make you a truth teller. Call me crazy, but I guess that's the new grip. Okay, I now declareth Marissa the most ugly woman in all the kingdoms, like Snow White or something, and Marilynus is the most beautiful gay flower of all time. And Knife Hoarder will be on People Magazine's sexiest fascist man of all time. He's gonna beat Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson was once considered the sexiest man alive. I guess Knife Hoarder is the new Mel Gibson, and he is. He literally is the new Mel Gibson, and I guess Reese is a jaded ex lover of Mel. I don't know. Anyway, you dream up your own drama. Anyway, point is, Unrelatable Reese public for now. Maybe it'll go private again. We'll see. But the laird ship is open for now. It is a public laird ship for now.